Hey guys, this is AP StarCraft coming at you with another video commentary. In this game, we'll be pitting my blue Zerg in the top right corner versus my opponent, the red Terran, in the bottom left corner of the map. My opponent's name is Kokushi Muso, and he is a rank 22 Diamond League player. I do apologize for not getting that many commentaries out in the past few days. I haven't really had that much time to really play the game as much as I would like to. I've been busy past few days, and today busy socializing and doing all that stuff that StarCraft nerds are not supposed to be doing. So I decided to go through my uh, old archive recorded games, not too old, maybe a week or two old, and see if there were any good games that I could commentate and analyze that I had played recently. And I found this video and I thought it was fairly decent, so I decided, alright, why not, I'll do this one and put it up and see, and I think it'll be something that you guys enjoy. Well, I'm sitting in my drone scout, I believe it was 9 drone. I'm trying to do a little harassment over here. It's always good if I'm able to kill off their SCV, which I'm able to do every once in a while, but not in this case. This case, my opponent will chase my drone around. I go over here to see if he has a Vesping geyser. I'm taking it up already. I didn't see when I came around over here to see if this one was taken, and nope, it was not taken, so I decided to do that old extractor trick that I love so much to do. I don't know if it really is that beneficial to do, but I do feel that it does help cut down on cheese. But I have not done any analysis on it, or try to analyze it, or actually see how much it exactly cuts down on resources that my opponent is able to collect for in order to do their cheese runs, as opposed to the resources I lose. But I really don't lose that much resources myself. I mean, what, I lose a drone if it gets killed, and maybe 6 minerals each time it gets cancelled. Not a big deal, I don't think, honestly. Alright, let's see. I believe I went the good old 15 extractor, 14 spawning pool, 3 drones on gas to get that metabolic boost. And let's see what we're doing. Making a couple of Zerglings, pushing out that queen, and let's see, I'm still doing the extractor trick over here. Extractor steal, rather, not really that great of a trick. And making my drone. So starting off with just 4 Zerglings. I'm getting my metabolic boost right now, and I shifted 2 drones from after I got enough resources, or at least after I noticed I had enough resources. I shifted 2 drones from the extractor over to the mineral line in order to assist them collecting minerals, in order to keep pumping out those units and those drones. And I'm just pumping out a couple more Zerglings. I have right now, it looks like a total of 6. Pumping out another drone, and let's see what else am I doing. Extractor, I don't know why that's showing. Oh, it's because I'm still stealing this guy's gas. Ran up here. I believe I ran my Zerglings. Yeah, I did run up my Zerglings over here to see what he was doing exactly. Let's see if I got a look. Yeah, I saw this factory. I saw these 2 barracks over here. And let's see what's going on. I'm waiting to get enough resources in order to take my expansion over here. I should be getting it shortly. Let's put it back to everyone, and let's see. It's a pretty good idea. It's always a good idea to pop your Zergling's head up here. Try to see if you can get an idea of what your opponent is doing. In this case, I saw an unattached factory and a couple barracks, so I thought, unattached factory, that's probably Hellions, unless he switches with the tech lab over here, but I did not see that. So Hellions, and probably a bunch of bio units, Marauders, or Marines. And in this case, I saw a bunch of Marines. And actually, something that I missed that might have been bad was the fact that he could have just been going starport and fast banishing, but the fact that he had an additional barrack over here means that makes that less likely. If he had 1 barrack and 1 factory with no attachment, that would make it kind of iffy. And I should probably brought up overloader across the map, across his base, to see exactly what he was doing. But in this case, I guess I was okay. Well, my second expansion gone off. I pulled down 1 queen over here. I built another queen after I started building the expansion over here. So now I have a queen on each side. I put down a creep tomb over here in order to connect to our bases. Always a good idea to put down a creep tomb. In this case, I think I had some spare energy since I forgot to inject for a while, so I decided to put down the creep tumor, since at some point I probably would have needed to do it anyway. So yeah, it's a good idea to attach these two to expand your expansion with your main. I'm putting down a spine crawl over here because since I had seen the factory, I thought that, yeah, without no attachment rather, I thought yeah, I should probably put down a spine crawler. If anything, it's the Hellions. It'll be very helpful against the Hellions, and even against tanks, it'll slow down the tanks somewhat. Even if they're sieging, they'll be sieging the spine crawler at first, and any units trying to, if his Marines or Marauders are trying to get sight, it might be able to get a few hits off over them. So I decided, yeah, it's a good idea to put down a spine crawler over there. And let's see, income. I'm really outpacing my opponent right now in income. 32 harvesters versus my opponent's 24. It looks like he's pulling some SCVs over here. He lifted up his Marines. What's he doing? I mean, doesn't have any expansion. Oh, looks like he's getting ready to move out with his SCVs. He's gonna be like doing some kind of, it's not, I wouldn't say it's an all-in, but it's a pretty good, decent amount in. He's got 8, 9, 10 SCVs along with his army. So army count is fairly far ahead of me. Oh, it looks like I'm getting some banelings now that I saw that his army's pushing out. Getting 6 banelings. I was putting down another spine crawler, but it doesn't look like he's able to finish. Oh, I wasn't able to finish it, and I wasn't able to cancel it. The spine crawler over here is slowing them down. I'm trying to micro them. I was able to kill not all his Marines. Ooh, it looks like his SCVs got in the way. I wasn't able to kill all his Marines, but I was able to kill all his SCVs. But his SCVs really took the brunt of that damage, so I had to like fall back. I should probably micro those banelings better. Let's see what's going on. I got 30, 12, a whole lot of links coming, and I pulled the drones off the mineral line in order to assist in attacking these my opponent's army. And even if they're not able to do that much damage, they're able to soak up some damage. So it's a good idea. I mean, in this case, it was sort of a desperate situation. I wouldn't say that desperate. I mean, I probably could have still won if I had lost this expansion, but I probably would have lost the expansion had I not pulled off the drones. So, all right, here's something I decided to go poke my head up at my opponent's base again, since I had just won that engagement. Let's see. I'm actually not that far ahead of him in the unit loss count, and I saw that it's pretty well defended. I decided, okay, I'm in good position. No reason to try to push in and lose a whole bunch of units trying to push in. Pulled back. I'm just like keeping an eye on my opponent, and let's see what I'm doing right now. Income. Wow, my opponent lost a whole lot of harvesters in that engagement, so I'm really ahead of him in the income count. And let's see, production. Oh, looks like I got my spire up. I should really inject. Well, I'm not too bad, but there we go. There goes the injection. And this guy, he's not too bad neither. 20, 21. Anyway, so I got my spire. I'm pumping out a couple of mutilates. So I'm getting my research for this centrifugal hooks. Centrifugal hooks is definitely a good research that you should get. It will make it so that your banelings are a lot more likely to reach their destination before getting popped, or getting blocked, or something happening to them. And looks like I'm about to go raiding with my mutilates raiding party, getting the research for the attack upgrade for my flying units, and definitely a good upgrade to get in this case. Upgrades in this game is so important. I mean, with even if you have a smaller army, a slightly smaller army, but they're upgraded, there's a very good chance that that might mean you winning that engagement versus losing that engagement. And the more units you get, the more important the upgrades are. And having seen that and having destroyed, I don't know how many harvesters I destroyed right there, but it couldn't have been too many. But it was enough for my opponent to give up the game right there. So, good game to my opponent. Kokushimasu, sounds Asian or something. And this game demonstrates the importance of microing your banelings, even though in this case I didn't, but probably should have microed it better. And also shows the importance of scouting and keeping an eye on your opponent and seeing exactly what his military composition is, and making sure that you have enough units at home in order to be able to repel any attack, and be able to make enough units by the time that he reaches your home base in order to repel that attack. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks guys for watching my video commentary, and I hope to see you guys in future commentaries. Take care guys. I'm AP StarCraft, signing out.